What are you doing? It's Big Zoo. He had 18 and 12 in this game. He looked pretty dominant.
Yeah.
Big Zoo, you loved him when he was a Laker.
Yes.
And he turns right around with the rebound and a chance for them to go win the basketball game and throws it right to Bridges.
Skip, he was trying to get the ball in the outlet.
He was trying to get an outlet, and there was a hand in the way, and that's the end of that story because all of a sudden it's timeout, Phoenix, and they get, with 5 seconds left, the last shot in question. So what happened on the last shot? Devin Booker couldn't find a crack anywhere. He tried and he tried and he wheeled and he dealed, and there was Kawhi jumping in his path, and there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go, and he finally pivots, wheels, falls away. Can you contest any better than Paul George contested?
And won.
Okay, can you contest it any better without actually blocking the shot?
I don't know. LeBron did.
No.
LeBron did. Yeah. LeBron contested PG.
You know what? That's where on the playground you just say, too good, congratulations, see you next time.
Skip,
that's what you say.
And he fouled him. And he hit him on the wrist. Paul George hit him on the wrist. Skip, you said Devin Booker is not Clay, he's not Steph. He's different. Clay is more catch and shoot. Steph has range and Steph has handles. Book can put the ball on the floor and get to the mid-range. He's more mid-range. Now, he had some big threes yesterday because it seemed like every time the Clippers was about to make a run, Book did something spectacular to quell that run. They have a young team. DeAndre Ayton, Skip, he's a 7-footer, but he's more old school, prototypical. Back to the basket. Yes. Does he have three-point in his diet? Yes, he has that. But that's not a steady diet. Wish Joel Embiid would look at him and say, you know what, I need to stop shooting some of these threes.
Yep.
But Skip, at the end of the day, I want to hear all that. So the Lakers like, man, it's an early afternoon. Toronto's in the East. We don't really care nothing about this. You didn't say that. What I'm noticing is...
Toronto is the defending champ.
Now they the defending champs when I said that yesterday.
Well,
but they didn't have Kawhi.
Somebody seriously.
Whoa. Time out. When I said that Monday, you said you didn't want to hear that because they didn't have Kawhi.
Well, they don't. They're not as good as they were last year. Don't try to sell them as better than last year.
The only reason the Phoenix Suns are there, Adam Silver invited them the 12th seed because he said, y'all need some extra conditioning for next year. So let's not pretend
they're 3-0, and they're going to make life miserable for a bunch of teams, for 5 more teams. For Indy and Miami and OKC and Philly and Dallas. Watch what happens.
All I'm saying,
they are all going to struggle with this team.
Time out, Skip. Time out. Just a second. All I'm saying is that they got an invitation because they needed some extra conditioning. They got 30 wins. They got 30. They had 29 wins going into this, right?
Okay. They've got 3 in the bubble.
Okay.
You like that?
So let's not pretend. So no. What you're trying to do is that you're trying to overvalue them now to try to minimize what happened to your Clippers. Flip City.
The Suns are a grand total of 3 games back of the Grizzlies. You like that?
Hold on.
They're 3 games back. Okay. Are they mathematically eliminated? They are not.
Time out.
Are the odds long? Yeah.
Time out. Just a second, Skip. The Grizzlies are 3 lost. They're 0-3. The Suns are 3-0, and they're still 3 back. So what were they at the start of the bubble? 6 games back. So stop this notion, Skip, that they had
5 to play.
Stop this notion that they had won 50 games. They bust the Clippers up with Paul George and Kawhi.
Bust them up. It took like one of the greatest last-second shots I've ever seen contested. It doesn't get any better than what he pulled off.
Skip, he's doing this without Kelly Oubre, who had been playing unbelievable.
Love him.
All I'm saying is, hold on. Was Paul George? Hold on, wait a minute. You trade for Paul George. You say the earthquake that hit was Kawhi Leonard. So you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and you're talking about Trez Harrell is not being there. He's tending to an emergency.
I haven't even brought that up yet.
Skip, how about give the Suns some credit? Stop minimizing.
I just did.
No, you didn't. What you tried to do is that you say you said the Clippers didn't take them serious.
Not for a half, but they took them dead seriously in the second half. And when Phoenix kept hitting threes in the second half and kept creeping away from them, they could have just said, okay, if you guys want it that badly, we got 5 left in the bubble. We don't care. The Lakers folded their tents on Saturday and said, we can't compete with this. They're double-teaming AD, and we can't get the ball to anybody.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. They lost by 19 points down the stretch. They got outscored by 35 to 16 from the 10-23
You know what I'm noticing about you? because the first game they lost, you said it was a moral victory. The third game they lost, you said, you know what? Even though they were down, they found a way to fall, and they showed tenacity. They showed mental toughness, but they caught an L. They caught an L at the beginning. They caught an L at the end. So at the end of the day, they got 2 L's and 1 victory. I'm trying to figure this out. Skip, man, look here. What diet you on? Because you're real strong, because you can move goalposts better than anybody I've seen in a very long time.
You said that yesterday.
You keep moving them. You don't hold the Clippers.
Not moving them.
Yes, you are. You don't hold the Clippers to the same standard you hold the Lakers. And you told me
I just keep kicking extra points through the uprights after I score yet another touchdown on you. Touchdown, kick. Touchdown, kick.
This is the same man that says they need to take special teams out of it. They need to take the kicking game out of it. And now you kicking PATs.
That's the rules.
Oh, whoa, it's the rules now.
I'm kicking little easy extra points against you.
I'm getting tubs. I'm going for 2. I'm getting tubs and getting 2s on you. Skip.
Because you're so far behind.
Oh, no.
You have to go for 2 every time.
I believe. Skip. The Clippers, the Suns, all they got is Book. They got Book.
Boy, they had a lot.
DeAndre Ayton was giving it to y'all.
Yeah.
I like his game. He's getting better and better. But this notion that the Clippers lost to a 50-win Suns team that had Marley and Barkley is disingenuous, Skip, and you know it.
And Pat Bev pulled some kind of calf muscle yesterday, lasted 8 minutes. Now he's gone. We'll
Skip,
see how it works.
Skip, you know that. You know how this works. When you go from not doing much and you go full speed, you have to worry about soft tissue injuries.
Yep.
That's why they say warm up. Well, he basically came back and they threw him in. Okay, the kid, you get that a lot. But I'm still saying, even with Pat Bev out, even if Trez does not come back, do you or do you not have 2 bona fide superstars?
Yep. So Lou Will came back. What do you call him? Lemon Pepper Lou, says Shannon Sharp. And he played like sort of stir fry yesterday because he wasn't really in the flow because he's played none in the bubble.
Okay.
He played in none of the scrimmage games, none of the first 2 games, and here he's finally back after a 10-day sort of quarantine/punishment for going to Magic City from the Magic Kingdom. But he's back in the Magic Kingdom, and they're trying to figure out how to play with Lou Will after a whole hiatus for the pandemic, and he misses the whole first part.
But Lou Williams not there for the first 60 games of the year, so now he misses 2 weeks, and so we got to find out how to play with him, although we've played 60 games with him before.
Yep. And there is still no Montrezl Harrell. And I'm not exactly sure why, but he lost his grandmother, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. He has now been gone for 19 days from the bubble.
Yep.
So can they survive without Montrezl? Well, they can't go win the championship without him.
Why not?
Because he's the beef eater at the end of these games.